Hi, I'm Lisa Plaggemier, the Executive Director of the National Cybersecurity Alliance, and we're here today with Petros. Petros, would you introduce yourself, please?
Of course. Hi, my name is Petros Efstathopoulos. I'm the Global Head of Research for NortonLifeLock, and I'm very glad to be here and talking with you, Lisa.
Let's talk a little bit, since it's Data Privacy Week, about what is identity and what does privacy mean? Our definition is really shifting. We're all completely connected all the time. So what should consumers keep in mind when it comes to sharing information online?
That's a great question. I ask myself that question every day. It's kind of what I do, really. Through the various meditations around this question that we've had collectively with my team, one insight that kind of stands out is that over the years, everybody that we know, and people as a species, let's say, right? We, through a combination of, social wisdom that's passed down or through the generations, or behavioral conditioning from our parents and friends in school and the entire society, or even like if we go more basically to like evolutionary instincts, right? We all have a kind of an inherent ability to interpret cues in our environment, in our physical environment, and understand when we are getting ourselves into like a danger situation, or a situation where our identity, our privacy is being, threatened in some way. Like imagine if you had somebody looking through your window, you have an immediate reaction to that, right? That's not okay in the world, right? The same problem manifests itself in the digital world, but for various reasons, we don't have the corresponding reflexes, digital reflexes that we have for the physical world. And that's because it's extremely difficult to map social trust and trust from the physical world into the digital world.
Like it's intangible.
Exactly. Yeah. Like it's really hard. When you go on a website, it's really hard to tell if this is a good website, a bad website, a legitimate website, a scam website. And we haven't had enough time or enough tools to develop these instincts. And going further into the identity issue, for the safety of our identity, we've used over the years, we've used our social trust and various hard tokens like IDs, passports, degrees that somebody gives us and they're signed, and for some reason, or you buy a house and you have to do a wet signature, you have to be there, they see your face. What is the equivalent of that in the digital world? We have very little in the digital world that can substitute all that and kind of do it in a way that's both private and secure. And privacy is important here because remember, even in the physical world where we have all these tokens on all these instruments, we're very careful about what we do with them and when and where we present them. You just don't give your social security number to like anyone who asks for it. You want to make sure that the person who is on the receiving end has the appropriate, let's say, authority or good reason to receive that information. The same thing applies in the digital world, only it's much harder to create this mapping and to create this sort of instinctive understanding. So all in all, I would say that part of our core vision is to assist people to make good decisions for themselves, right? Sometimes you can protect them actively. Sometimes they have to make the decisions for themselves, and they just need assistance so that they can make wiser decisions.
Yeah, I love that comparison of somebody peeping in your window. Like
yeah.
the visceral instinct that you have, like the reaction that you have to that. What's the digital equivalent? Yeah, it's super interesting.